Hello everyone, me Phone here, and I'm Son of Beast. As you all know, that the season of the NBA is officially done for the year. Now it's time to step into the postseason and get started for the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Who will be heading to the championship game of the conference, and in the NBA Finals? Find out once this game starts here in the first round. Let's get started on 2K Sports. What's up everyone, Son of Beast here, and welcome back to another NBA playoffs. If you're tuning in with the Miami Heat and the Celtics, they are tied up now and sending into overtime. This one was a tough game that they have ever played here before, like they have done it before in the Eastern Conference Showdown. But now, this next game is about to face things on attack. The Lakers and the Grizzlies are about to battle again. Right now, the Celtics had just gotten a lot of a tough situation, but we'll keep your eyes on that one. If you send over to the other video, you will find out how well they did. But now for this game, Lakers have the lead 1-0 over the Grizzlies. Will the Grizzlies tie this game series up, or will the Lakers take the extension run of the 2-0 lead over the Memphis Grizzlies before they head their way to LA? We'll find out if there is a choice set up to make that one rotainable score. Now it's time to send you down to Memphis at FedEx Forum. Standing by is Meatbone, along with the other commentators of the crew, as we have now Nickel and Liferain. I'll be back with the halftime show and the post-game show. See you guys later after the game. Welcome everyone to the FedEx Forum. I'm Meatbone along with Nickel and Liferain. This is the NBA playoffs of the presentation on 2K Sports. Right now, joining us right now, we have is David Aldridge on the sideline. Hey Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Grizzlies still think they have something to prove. Desmond Bain says it's in our DNA, just being underdogs. Now that we're here on the biggest stage, we're letting everybody know that we're here, and we're here to stay. Guys, back to you.
Going for doing a very good job out there. Really well phased out there. Thanks, David. With the courtesy of the lineups, we have as currently as being followed right now, Ja Morant on D'Angelo Russell, and it's Austin Reeves on Desmond Bain. LeBron James is out there with Dylan Brooks. Jared Vanderbilt here on Jaren Jackson Jr. And finally, Anthony Davis is on the other player of Xavier Tillman. I'm ready to see what this is all about. It's ready. It's time to let it shine. Right now, Lakers wins the tip-off here, and we start the possession. Here, the courtesy of Fueled Up for Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's Russell Westbrook, he's on Morant. Then it's Reeves here on Desmond Bain. Then it's Vanderbilt on Jaren Jackson Jr. LeBron James is on the other end, across the other back end from Desmond Bain. Right around the back of the other hand, Jaren Jackson Jr. is on LeBron James. And Tillman is on the center on Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is one of the only best this game in the league. I mean, for talking for him, without playing in the regular season, this was only definitely the top one that was ever played here before. Not really going to be out there for long, but in that most of the casement, they really had to go and step it up to make it face-to-face in between the teams. Right now, with the last win against the Utah Jazz, their 48% of the goal turned out to be one of the bestest. And right now, that was happened during the last game for the season. That was turned out to be this. Yeah, they're definitely very well at this game. I mean, to tell about that one, because LeBron James really sucks at all. Without any player like Anthony Davis, he was really whipped it out of here. And I mean, definitely would love to talk about that. It's very that hard to make a pressure out of it to make it more stoppable in the run. Here's Morant. Oh, he's slammed down. Two-hand jam. Wow. Old Ja Morant just got one hand to start the first quarter. That's like a slammer. And that was an excellent replay of Morant Drive presented by AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Russell finds over Reeves, finds over James. 4:20 left to go in the first period. Russell looking for an open man with a shot. Rebounded. Shots made for Anthony Davis. He's got his first bucket after the rebound put in. You see that Anthony Davis was definitely putting it out there. I mean, very not tough to try to fix it from the deck. Can't be leaving it out there all alone. Here's Tillman. Back to Morant, over again to Bain. Bain swings it. Right back to Brooks. Brooks with a 2. That 2-pointer missed off the target as now Vanderbilt takes a rebound. Reeves over back the other way again on Bain. Try to bounce pass to James. Brooks on cover. Still looking for open players. Finds Vanderbilt in the middle. Great D by Tillman. He's got a second rebound and picking up the pace here is Jaren Jackson Jr. Fades it. Finds Brooks. Now finds Tillman. 2-pointer off the mark. And you say that because the Vanderbilt was there. I mean, he was definitely on the cover. I mean, giving contested shots out there, it's just not easy. LeBron James makes a drive, and that one turns to be a first drive of the game. You see that LeBron James out there really has to keep on coming, because that one was really turned out to be one of the terrific plays at this moment. And that was a courtesy of the Mobile One drive for the Lakers. Now he swings back over again to Bain. Bain in the corner, back to Morant. In the side of the zone, bounce pass to Jackson Jr. Over Vanderbilt, layup drive good as Jaren Jackson Jr. has got his first bucket in the game. Great solid runs out there. They're really impressive. Morant, screen made, 3-pointer, no good from deep. Morant picks up his first rebound, now swings off to Jaren Jackson Jr. And he has 17 points for this game back in the last couple of the season. Only made out 1 block in the game. How does it really turn out that D'Angelo Russell played without the Wolves? Well, they're really a tough one to be honest. I mean, they are really tough and sharp. Duncan Angle is really turning out to be the better player than he has. Yeah, I agree, because Morant was definitely one of the bestest. And I would say D'Angelo Russell was able to make his own game. Point guards are very smart, keeping the play drive in for a carry. First timeout called by LA Lakers with 2:09 to go in the first period. 7-6 is where it's climbing up to its top spot of the ranking in the number 2 seed against the 7th seed. Now they're really off to a better angle here. When they have to look for other players that they need to go with the shots, they need somebody. They gotta find with an open room. They can't be leaving an open deck out of it. And that's what they have to do. They need to stay focused out there. And that's because the player really has it. It's nothing but they have given to the other players them instead. They have it all down board, they gotta get it going. New substitution change here for the Lakers and for the Grizzlies. Right now, Bamba's checked in for Davis. Schroeder comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Beasley coming in for the other player, Austin Reeves. Then on the other hand, right now we have Vince Jones. He will be starting up here for the game 2. Kennard on the outside. Swings back to Aldama. And we have on the other side of it, we have another player, Conchar. Just 6 on the shot clock. Kennard fighting over again to Conchar. Shoots over James. Solid D for James. Yes, right now the first inbound comes up to Hachimura. And Bamba for 3. In and out. Raising the rebound is Aldama. Passing them 90 seconds to play in the first period. Here's Kennard. Kennard swings back over again to Aldama. Aldama with a drive. Scoops and makes the layup. The first foul is called on Hachimura with the process. This was their first team foul for the Lakers. Keeping that one in there. It looks like Aldama was trying to keep that one right in the stroke. I mean, it's not very trying to be Pacific out there. For one reason, they have to try to stop the pressure. Keep the man on him. Don't try to foul him. First rebound is missed. The target was out there for one reason. They don't have enough spirits out there. They've got to keep pressuring on this. It's the second free throw. Here's Schroeder. Only last couple scores here in the first game, beating against the Grizzlies in the game. But right now, Schroeder's looking over to find someone else. Bamba on the cover by Jackson Jr. Tries to reach across. It's stolen by Jones. Here comes Jackson Jr. Tries to dish off to Conchar. With the shot. Coming in for the fighting rebound is LeBron James. He has his first rebound here in the game, and now Schroeder swinging around, and a foul calls on Jackson Jr. That'll be his first personal and their first team foul for Memphis. That'll be his first free throw, second free throw coming up here for Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, you know that, because this was buried at the top and angle on the bottom of the line. They don't have much time to think about it. Watch out for the players. There could be somebody in there if they're going to try to stop one. I would expect it would be a very hard one to try to maintain the game. But for all instinct, it's very hard. It's like keep that one in the pursuit to make that one stop. First free throw sends in for Dennis Schroeder. For Dennis Schroeder, he was able to play this when his head coach was able to think about that I've got a pretty good position to take over for the Lakers instead of the Thunders, because there was one of them that they have made a trade. I have a pretty good, comfortable team that we can play for. Yeah, this was very true, to be honest. It's just very unforgettable that when you talk about with Dennis Schroeder, you got a good feeling about your teams. Just try to stick up with your own team. You don't have to make a decision right now. If you want to go back to the old team, you can. If you want to go stick with the new team, well, you just got to stick and focus out there. 5 on the shot clock, Kennard. Shoots over James. Blocked away by Bamba. He's got his first block in the game here for the Lakers. Now LeBron James finds over Schroeder for 3. Three-pointer in the mark. That one sends it up here by 4. Now here's Jones. Just about 15 seconds left to play in the first period as Conchar has the ball. Swings again to Jackson Jr. With the drive and foul called by Bamba. For this part of the game, it is now turning to be a close call for Jaren Jackson Jr. Well, the drive was really unnecessary because that one was really turning very slow. Very hard to make that one aggressive. Right now, he's at the free throw line for the Grizzlies for the first free throw in the game. First free throw sent in for Jackson Jr. And if you're tuning up for this game, well, we welcome you here at FedEx Forum. If you have already watched the Celtics and the Heat, they have pressured it, and that is why that the Celtics are that strong. Right now with the commentary report, I'm here along with Nickel and Liferay. So here for you to give this one a game. An early start here for the Lakers. Right now they have 11-9 lead in the game for part of the opening of the first period. They're really well at it. They're going to have to see what they can do to try to fix it from ahead. Here's James on Kennard with the full 2, and it goes off the mark. That ends the first quarter. If you missed this one, you'll have to see it for yourself when you watch it again after this game is over. See you next on the second period. Thank you for tuning us here for the FedEx Forum here at the NBA playoffs. We got the second quarter coming in action here as right at this moment, the game turned out to be a starting run of the wild, crazy look. Anthony Davis and the team is making their way to make the scores a lot better than they have. Yeah, the true reason for this, guys, I mean, they're really, honestly, to make the favorite to go by. The quicker they get, they really have nothing to go with. They have a lot of it, but they seemingly done was just a hard one to get booked on. Here's Williams, right outside, back over it again to Brooks. 5:50 left to play in the first half of the period. Williams drives in front, and that's stopped again by Reeves. Reeves on the other angle. He's really well trying to keep his own concentration in this game. Really have no patience for him. Right now, the courtesy of the lineups has gone Gatorade. Right now, Anthony Davis is unemployed. Now it's D'Angelo on Morant. Crosser here is Austin Reeves in the wing. Toward the back, we have his Hachimura. And from the back of the angle, we have here is another one to give that one a call. Brooks on him now. Hachimura swings over to Russell. Morant on him now. With the move in the paint around Williams. That first shot with the spin move gets out of trouble. That's off the range. The moment it doesn't really happen because that was very tough. I mean, you can't just make it too much steps if you want to go for it. Dylan Brooks makes a drive out there for the two-pointer score. That's what they have. They've really done it one of the bestest to make that game strong. And that was your coverage replay presented by Mobile One for the drive of the Grizzlies. Here's Reeves, catch the Hachimura over to Davis. Davis covered up by Tillman. Angelo for three. That missed off the target with the three-pointer range. That shot was very tough. I mean, not to say what is going on, but literally, they have to find another way to fix it. Right back toward there is Williams. Williams swings over again to Brooks. Brooks swings back to Aldama. Swings to Morant. In the middle. Scoops and drive using the right hand on the backboard to make it increase by 2. He's got his first bucket in the lead here for tonight for Morant. Now Reeves on Williams. He swings off to Hachimura. Back to Russell. Russell swings over to Davis, back over to Reeves. It's Vanderbilt on Aldama. Over again. Rebounded covered. Davis. And that goes off the target. Man, they're just not really going well impressive out there. They just need to try to fix it and concentrate it. That's what they have to do. A lot of rebound they pick, they've got to fix this on that. They need to do it again once more. Tillman outside on Vanderbilt. Williams with the drive. Two-pointer off the mark for Reeves, and he's got a second bucket of the night. First bucket, I should bet. Right now, Morant on D'Angelo Russell finding Reeves. Alley-oop blocked away by Aldama. Whoa, Aldama really pulling up here. Watch out for that. Morant over on Vanderbilt. That foul is picked up on Jared Vanderbilt. On the Lakers, that'll be his first personal and another team foul on the Lakers. Right now, shooting 2 is Morant for the Grizzlies to pick up their game to take a 6-point lead. First free throw sent in for Morant. They better have that one. Now most of the games really comes in, they've got a lot of spirits to take over. 3 players checked out. Beasley, Hachimura moves over to point forward, and Dennis Schroeder is checked in. On the other hand, as the Grizzlies take out, Bain, Conchar, Jackson Jr. are checked in. Second free throw for Morant is good. Los Angeles trail by 6. And Schroeder will have to call timeout here with only 2:54 remaining in the first half of the game. They're loud and proud. Morant and the team are ready to face things on to go back into the second round. Yeah, the face-off is really like nothing like a jet. You can definitely spot it on that they've got the power of it. Yeah, I know, exactly, for sure. I mean, you can definitely be honest for one reason. They have one player every game. I mean, they're really on a great start. For this part of the game, it's really that tough. But be honest with that one, it's very tough to try to think about it ahead. If you really can't find anybody, you just gotta go with the flow. I mean, you're really onto one of the world kind that they really have searched. That's a hard one to try to keep up the muscle in. New changes coming in for the Lakers and for the Memphis Grizzlies here on offense. Right now they're taking a look at a new switch-up offense. Now here's Davis fading it over to James. Reeves finds Beasley with a shot. That's not. Oh, Davis with a rebounding rejection dunk. You call this one here. If you missed on the first quarter, you've seen that one. It was John Moran that made a slam dunk out of it. Our players really turned out, and it was very that hard to try to regain the group. And it was definitely a hard one to try to pick up a muscle right towards the outside of the lane. So don't try to keep that one in tuning in if you're watching this one. Tillman, blocked by Davis. He's got his first one to take the rejection here for tonight. That drive is out there. Nowhere to be found out of it because that was very tough to find someone else to give it that one a run. The Lakers trail by 2. 2 minutes to play in the first half of the period with 17-15 to score. Here's Conchar back the outside. Over again to Tillman. Free from Moran in the corner. That's off the rim and it goes up with a phasing rebound for Davis. Beasley over with the 2. Rebounded again here by Tillman. Tillman's very strong. I mean, you can't just lose him with the focus. Oh, Morant! What a slam kapow! Oh man, can you just feel that Morant was sliding side in a fast in air? I mean, come on, man. You've got to show what you got to made for. And that was excellent play for Morant. Wow. I can feel that this was a better play than he has done. Here's James, and he's fouled. Jackson Jr. receives his second personal foul, and James got a little disapproving of what his relief turned out. You know, it's not very good to have that one because James was really pushing it up too much of a pace. That struggle really turned out to be Jaren Jackson Jr. It's not very easy. First free throw sent in for James. Now the new changes are coming in right now. Austin Reeves is checked out. And the new player is Malcolm Beasley. James, and right now on the other hand is Bamba. He will check in for Anthony Davis. To switch to guard. James hits the second free throw. We only have 1 minute and 15 left to go in this first half of the game. Morant outside. Try to swing back over again to Desmond Bain. On James. Jones outside. Up and overhead pass over to Conchar. Shoots over Davis. Rebounding puts up for Davis with a solid defense clean. The effort is very different. Very well to face out there. Davis got a good handle to try to knock it off. Schroeder on the outside. Goes pass over to James. With the 2. Release the cannon. They tied the game up by 19. And James keeps it on going. A better one for James. You gotta show who's respect. Morant back over to Jones. Swings back over to Morant. 30 seconds to play in the first half of the period. Now swings back to Conchar. Conchar over to Jones. With the shot. Stopped up here. Schroeder got a first rebound with no foul called on the Lakers. James on Bain. Trying to move around the muscle. Step back. Beasley back to James. Over to Beasley. Rolls it and out. James for 3. High on the mark. Rebounded again. And half court will be off the mark. That ends the first half of the game. The game is tied by 19. Looking for a way to take the lead. And a chance now to send you to David Aldridge. That will be happening with the postgame show. See you later in just a bit. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hello folks, and I guess that it's very definitely an honor if you're disappointed with the first quarter. Well, you'll have to see it now. It's on the board. Grizzlies and the Lakers are turning a little battle to battle. With a little kayak out there, John Moran with the dunk. And with a couple of pointers, 3-pointers here, a lot of fast break in between for the Lakers. Let's have a look for the Lakers first. They've got a hard one to try to keep it deck on. Pressure in the lane, it could be out of trouble sight. And for the Grizzlies, for them, they have to start focusing on the block shots. They can't be losing it with a couple man advantage to make that one a mistake. And that may be a tough one to reach out. With a better player drive, and they may have another way to keep it all with the game. It's tough, but let's keep it going and see who takes the lead. And that will do it for the halftime show. Now send back to me phone to FedEx Forum. And we welcome you back here at the FedEx Forum. The third quarter is about to begin. The game is tied by 19. To say what it is true, Ja Morant really has gotten a really proving with his better performance of this effort. Since he was definitely calling the beats, they seem like he's already wrapped up in fire and ready for anything. And I hate to say this one, Ja Morant is a huge killer for here tonight. Hoping there may be another way to give this one a solid count. Contact with the scores, they could be anything. Nothing to Lisa for now if they are going to try to keep on going. The third quarter is about to begin. We're all set up and it's fielded up by Gatorade, fueled up and ready to go. Brooks on him, in the middle. Oh, Davis got a block on that one. That Davis really has showing things off already. They need that one. How could this happen? Reeves finds Davis. Trying to put up a pass with a shot. Rolls in and out. It's Tillman with the rebound. Now here's Brooks. Brooks covered up on Reeves, back over again to Morant. Tillman with the ball. Finding back over to Brooks again to Bain. With the drive. Oh, he slammed it! Wow! That Bain drive really knows how to style the best. Oh, smooth! Oh man, Desmond Bain was really keeping up with here. Trying to focus on his attention. 5 minutes left to play in the third quarter, and Dressel makes the dunk. Here he is. He's now back in the game. And Reeves makes up the assist. He swings off to Jackson Jr. Finding his way over again to Brooks. The drive. Good foul. No foul call, and he's fouled. Vanderbilt with a second personal foul. Another team foul releases for the Lakers. Stop the clock at 4:43 left to go. And Jaren Jackson Jr. was able to try to keep that one in there. I mean, it was very tough to be honest. Not really sure when he was ever impressing, but it's very difficult to keep the strings up. Yeah, it's the same thing with always. Not really sure what Jaren Jackson Jr. has been covering up. Some point have released it. You have to show them off what they've got. It's all about the work that you have to put in effort. Jackson Jr. misses the first free throw. He's got to start shooting a little bit more because that is very tough to make it honor to try to keep it going. And Jackson Jr. makes a second free throw. Rolling down to 4:40 left to go. James finds Russell. Alley-oop. Great check it away by Jackson Jr. A great blocking the alley-oop pass for the defense. They're off to a great start. I know they're going to definitely do it. Tillman finding Morant. Free for Brooks. Three-pointer miss off the range. It's not very difficult to keep it going. But in that most of the cases, it has to go right. Vanderbilt grabs a rebound. Jackson Jr. on him now. Rolling the paint. In the middle, he's fouled. It's Morant picks up his first personal. Now be another team foul called on Memphis with 4:05 left to go. Now they're really tough. Beyond that one, Vanderbilt was able to pick up a drive. Not very happy with all his effort. That has to stop with one of the games. If the guys are in a small guard, they have to face up with a revenging attack. To stay the man and get in the game. First free throw sends in for Jared Vanderbilt. Now with a new change up here as Jared Vanderbilt swings over to the center. Anthony Davis is checked out as Hachimura is checked in. Also new change here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson Jr. is checked out. And now Luke Kennard and Aldaba are checked in. Vanderbilt hits the second free throw. Lakers are ahead. Morant swings to Brooks. Brooks trying to survey the defense under pressure of LeBron James. Kennard on Reeves. Back to Morant. Free for Brooks. He's getting back. Back over again to Morant. With a move. Nowhere found. And he makes a drive in for Morant. That beast killer's in the house. Can you tell that one feeling? I know, I've got one. An extendable mobile one drive for Ja Morant. All Morant does, he just keeps it on with an open look in the middle. He's already seen it. He says, oh, I got one, and he's in the middle. James missed the layup, and Tillman takes it over right back to Kennard. Kennard swings over again to Brooks. Brooks swings across to Morant. Morant back over again to Kennard. Kennard swings back to Brooks. Just a 5 to shoot. Tillman has to get over it. With the layup, shorts him down here on turn to Vanderbilt. And he has his second bucket of the year tonight for Tillman. All because the Tillman really has shown it off. Russell finds Reeves. Reeves trying to look open with the offense. With a drive shot, it's good for Reeves. Now this one turns to be a next timeout call by Memphis Grizzlies with 2:41 to go. They still got to talk it over. They really have. And all because of them, they need to fix it up with the right timing they have. All you can't say is Austin Reeves really well to give that one a credit run. He's got it all down coverage. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports is brought to you by Mountain Dew. To the Dew. Ruffles, the official chip of the NBA. And by American Express. Don't live life without it. As you see, the head coach wants to give a little proud and muscle right toward its way. And you know, this was a tough one to try to make a game come back. They try to roll a muscle in between the games. Very tough one to try to release it. And they're very tough one to try to move it inbound to try to go back with the game. And pressure to say about this one, as it turned out, that the Lakers have it all coming down to make that shot coming in. Well, they're seriously trying to keep that one in there. For the harder player, the man, they have the advantage. There's a lot of ways that they could try to make a stop out of it. And for the run, they really have to show it off. Yeah, I have the same thing with the greed there too. The moment they're really admired, they really have to show what they have. Because without anybody, you're going to try to get trapped up again. They need some help. Now, a lot of it needs to go with a guard to try to take over positions. That's what the sky's limit is for. Conchar missed the layup. Schroeder with the ball, now swings to Bamba. Bamba scoops up with the left hand in the drive for the layup. And Dennis Schroeder with the assist. We're down to 2 minutes to play in the third period, and this one's coming to be a back-to-back score. Luke Kennard back over again to Jones. Williams decided to go for free. And he missed that one opportunity outside the range. Three-pointers are not really that helpful. I mean, they have to do it on their own. The better play, they have to do it again. Bamba on Jones. With the layup, scoops it across, and it's another 2-point drive for Bamba. Everyone calls it, the name of Bamba is the name for short for Moham. I'm not really sure if you can get the name right, but you want to go with the call, you can go with Bamba. I don't mind. Kennard pass to Kajar. Shot clock winding down. Williams with a step in, driving the shot, and rolls rim in and out as Beasley puts up a nice defense. Schroeder lost the 3-yard arc. Now back to Jones. Their team needs to get this thing back on a run. Aldaba back to Williams. trying to make a run. Back over to Jones again. The outside, Kennard for three. Rebounded, and it's taken away by Schroeder. That jive is very shotful and delightful. They don't have the right spirit to do this. They've got to fix it. Good solid D performance for Aldama. Now here's Kennard. Kennard finishes the right hand. That gives him off the angle. It's not good with the drive. He has to fix it with his right hand because the man was on him. He was picking on it. That was all that happened. Not really the well they maintained. Schroeder in the corner. Trying to reach it up with the steal. The shot. Oh, tricky one to make. And Kennard will have to take it from here. Decide to go for three. And off the rim it goes. That ends the third quarter. We have got one more quarter to go. 29-26 is your score. Fourth quarter underway next. You watching the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports on Son of Beast. And we're about to wrap things up to finish the fourth quarter. The game is close. Memphis Grizzlies are trying to answer back with the goal for the win in the second game to tie the series up. Well, for the Lakers, they might be putting up an upset run for the first two game start before heading to Los Angeles. Yeah, because of this one, they really have nowhere else to go. And you see that because of this one turned out to be very close, they're starting to fall apart. With they're trying to retrieve it, they got nowhere else to be. Tillman make that with a hit in the backboard, and this one comes down by one. Excellent job, and a good right around the angle for Tillman. Another extension drive, presented by Mobile One. All for Tillman really needs to go with this one, the better phase. Alley-oop, oh my! That was Davis. He slammed down, trying to shut this down in game two. Oh, you definitely have nowhere left to see that. Anthony Davis, what a fire stud. He passed back to Morant, back to Brooks. 5:08 to go, driving in front. Not stopped again here by Vanderbilt. Davis with the ball, now looking for the open man defender. Now Davis in the front, in the shot range. Shoots it in and out. Jaren Jackson Jr. receiving another rebound of the game. That's because a lot of rebounds are not really back precisely. They have to fix it with the group. Bain swings over to Morant. Morant drive, and good! The two-pointer's in. Coming in down by one, they're just looking for a way to try to beat the score before the end of the period. All they have to do is just keep on shooting, keep on passing. That's what they have done. They've got to go for the foul. James finds Davis. Tillman on him. Back to Russell. 5 on the shot clock. Over again. And he got a good connection feed to get the contact shot in for Russell. Russell picking up a lot of points in this game. Now back to Bain. That's his fourth bucket of the night. And now with this one, he's looking for a way to try to make the game back towards the other way. Morant out for the three-pointer. Trying to put it back and exchange with the rebound. Well, they're off the target out there. They're like losing out already. They can't be losing it too much of in one streak of the other hand and the other way on the back. They have to fix it. Anthony Davis reaches toward the rim and he makes that shot. They're up by 5 and Morant's team's got to start fixing with the hustle making. Hey, fouled on Davis. That's his first personal, first team foul on the Lakers. Right now, the Memphis Grizzlies are heading back to the free throw line to shoot for another 2 points. There's so much others. They really need to start separating it out. The better message of the play, they really have done it a lot more, but they can try to face things on over again. 5 team fouls called here for the Lakers as the combination was totaled up. Now they have to start working on with the defense to pick up the run. Waits patiently and Bain hits the first free throw. Now for Bain, the last season in the playoffs has turned out to be one of a successful range that he was ever done at facing it before. how does it really turn out that most guys have it in percentage? Well, you see that this was very not quite honored. And because of how much they have played it before, they really have nowhere else to make that chance. They have nothing else to spare about it. They have to keep it going. And because of their shots, they've got to start focusing attention more. All because the Grind City's team really got to start paying it off. They need to go for some payback. I have to agree. Payback, no more. Russell for three. And this one calls with a loose ball on Jared Vanderbilt. Another Lakers team foul. That'll be number 6. Checking out the block by Mobamba. What a play on Luke Kennard. I seen that. Really well phased. Great stop. Now back toward the other end right now. They're trying to look for the better play in offense to go with another run. Morant now with their team to fight for the chain to get back into it. Double man on hit. Free for Brooks. Off the backboard. And goes right back to Reeves. They're losing too many three-pointers in the lane. Well, they got to start focusing on attention more. They have to do it again and again. Here's Russell. Vanderbilt in the middle. The drive will send in for Vanderbilt. And it's Russell with the assist. They have to call that one. Jared Vanderbilt was seemingly doing this on his own better than late out in the game. They have nowhere to be found. Babe tries to hit them with the floppy set. Now Brooks. Screen coming in for Tillman. Slides the screen. Tillman up. Sliding, the defense is put up right away as Anthony Davis with a stopping rebound and play advantage. Now here's Russell. 2:15 left to go. Reeves on Bain. Finds Davis. Shot for 2. James. Takes it back. Over Jackson Jr. and good tee by Jackson Jr. He picks up his 5th rebound of the night. We're down under 2 minutes to play in the 4th quarter of the second half. Morant back to Jackson Jr. Over James. Gets it to go. And Morant with the assist. They're coming back down by 3. All Grizzlies are just going to keep on going. Jared Jackson Jr. What a way to make that one in there. Davis with the rebound. Over again. Shot made it and missed. Brook again to Morant. Bain outside, back to Jackson Jr. And Brooks on the outside. With a 2. And missed the target. Off the range, they're doing this too much again. Davis, I mean, he's like already getting up there. Get out of here. And Lakers have the ball back as it was deflected on Bain. With a minute and 17 to go, it's a 37-34 lead for the Lakers. They lead it up by 3. Davis in the corner. Finds James on Brooks. Blocked away. Takes it back. Here's Brook. On to Morant. Trying to watch the screen. Jaren Jackson Jr. comes in to help him. Where 2. Rebound. Jr. Oh, deflected by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's shot was like deflecting it wide. Reeves for the lead. Tried to take a contact shot, but it was missed. Jackson Jr. Bain for the lead. Tie. Good. And the Bain makes a 3-pointer. Timeout call by Memphis, and Lakers decide to call timeout. Oh man, the fans are just saying that, Bain, you really are a masterpiece. I can say that. It looks like the fans are just going to be out there for a wild night, looking for an upset run in game number 2. A disappointing effort? Could be that. Next. It could be the next one for my prediction. You think so? Yeah, I think so. I'm thinking this should be a good one. Well, speak to yourself. That could be another one to try to take over from the deck line. And, yeah, definitely, you have it all. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports is brought to you by Ruffles, the official chip of the NBA. Mountain Dew. 2 to 2. and by American Express. Don't live life without it. And now time for the New Balance player of the game. And this one goes out to D'Angelo Russell. All because now, they've really been showing a lot of respect. The prior to the face of this game really has turned out like they did. And this one, it's a hard one to go for believing. Here's Russell for the lead. Good! A two-pointer right toward the back of the outside range it goes after an assist by Vanderbilt. David Aldridge has always repeating itself that their team really has to give it all with the respected bigs. They have to find somebody else. And a try made by Moran. And Bain with the assist. They're coming back down to hit the game on pressure. Eyes on. They're ready for it. James on Brooks. Trying to move around. Lost the ball. No! Cannot make it. Brooks back to Jackson Jr. Let the clock roll down. They're going to need to try to fix something up. The players all around him. 10 seconds. They got to fix it. Tillman. Morant for the lead. Rebound. Tillman up. Good! Oh man, the team already made that one a shot count. Tillman, what an excellent start. All team, can you feel it? This is all that turned out. Winning of the game can be the upset and disappointing run for the Lakers. Oh, I was improving the badness of the behavior. I don't know what to say, but this was turned out the best. Final timeout call by the LA Lakers with only 1 second left. They're going to need to try to see what they can do in order to win the game. The next game we will have is the Sixers battling against the Nets here at Wells Fargo Center. They'll be happening here for tomorrow afternoon here at Wells Fargo Center. And for this part of the last game, this was the only one that was ever had played here before. And the other side of the Eastern Conference game, we've got the next one coming in. As for now, the other team that you've been waiting on is the Bucks and Raptors with a rematch. And for the Western Conference on the other side, we'll have the Nuggets and the Wolves back at Ball Arena. That'll be next for tomorrow's presentation of the game for the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports, only from Son of Beast. And the last one, this is it. The last one will win it all. Russell for the win. Oh, he missed the shot. That ends the game. Your final score is the Grizzlies 41 over the Lakers 39. A disappointing effort here, but this was an excellent play in this game. We all loved it too. This was a fantastic finish. Well done for Tillman. And now let's catch you on to David Aldridge to finish the game. David, who do you have?
Thanks very much, Jaron. A young team, but you're going in the right direction. How does a game like tonight help you keep that flow?
It's progress. Everything is progress. Win, you can learn something from. A loss, you can learn something from. So we're taking every little bit of it, and we're just happy to get one at home today.
It's a step in the process, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David. Thank you very much. With me phone, along with Nickel and Life Ray. This has been a presentation of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Peace out. Thank you very much, phone. The disappointment effort for the Los Angeles Lakers had turned out to be an upset run for Game 2, and now the Grizzlies are back in the game. They're about to be showing us off and get ready to hit the road trip to Los Angeles. As for the Lakers, are tied the series for the ones. This is tough. And be honest, because of LeBron James have it all, there could be a wild team that could be coming in for the game and ready for anything. Well, we're not sure what will happen, but this might be the next one that will be pressuring in the game. Field goal percentage was a clutching close run 33-35. It's a little range out of sight. Yeah, not quite enough there. 3 points was only 17% for the Lakers. But for Bane, he made a 3-pointer, giving out one to tie this game up. But now with the free throws, 80% for the Grizzlies. 7 fast break points, 30 points in the paint, 14 assists, and 4 steals for the Grizzlies. Turnovers was nothing. That didn't carry on. Only 4 turnovers for the Lakers. 3 team fouls for the Memphis. And 3 dunks were even up the neck for the Grizzlies and Lakers. The battle inbound. Biggest lead was Memphis Grizzlies and 12-9-59 for the possession of the game. Time for the 3-star players of the game. The 3rd star goes out to one of the bestest. Very tough to be honored, but nobody has it found. That could be tough, but yeah, I'm not sure who will it be, but the close call, the answer is Austin Reeves. He makes 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and only 1 turnover had remained. But this one was only 11 performance of his effort, so he did stick him up from his side. And for D'Angelo Russell was the only New Balance player of the game. However, it's not, because the next one has turned out to be close. Anthony Davis. He has 12 rebounds, 8 points, a 2-hand jam dunk. After putting a rebound here, he was like lifting, and he was going right around it. I have no question to make that ask, but Anthony Davis, he just really keeps on center going. And for the 1st star, and only 8 points for the game. The 1st star goes out to Mr. Morant. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 2 dunks, assists, and 18 performance run. I can't believe how well he's doing. But to say, it was very that tough to be clarable on his effort. So that ends it up here for the 4th and final game part of day 1. Hope you enjoyed watching this game, and we'll have more underway soon as we keep your eyes here for your next part of the game. Anyway, thanks for joining with us, and I hope you appreciate you for the next part of the game right around the corner. Peace out, everyone, for a while as the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports Style. This is Son of Beast. You can find me on my social medias on the go, on Instagram and TikTok. Discord will be coming soon. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm out of here, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. We'll have tons of more playoff possession for the game of the NBA and the Stanley Cup playoffs, especially along with the other videos that you might even like. Anyway, I'm out of here. Peace out, and good night.
If you don't, somebody will.